You're listening to Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, the official podcast of Lingerie Fighting Championships. And now, here's your host, Michael Larkin.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, the official LFC Lingerie Fighting Championships podcast. My name is Mike Larkin, and joining me tonight, as always, in dominating fashion and a dominating personality and a dominating human being, the wonderful Miss MJ, the Dominator. Flex on him. How are you, MJ?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. First and foremost, it's always a pleasure having you on the show because today, folks, we are going to be talking about and looking back, since it is now on the LFC YouTube channel where you can see this one fight and so many great full fights on the LFC Lingerie Fighting Championships YouTube channel. Your bout with Avery Ryder from this past LFC Goddess Among Us show, LFC 39 in Kissimmee, Florida. For you, how is this going to be for you watching this back? Because the last time we had you on the show, we saw you and Mai looking like the badass cat woman that you are, ma'am. And now this time we got some breads, we got some drays, we the braid in your hair, so to speak. For such a short time period and such short notice, I got to say, folks will be pleased and they will be surprised to see not only a great bout, but you killing it and putting in a stellar performance in such short notice, ma'am.
Yeah, it was fun. It was exciting. I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Now, I will say this about you. Not only have you been doing this bout, but, man, I've been seeing on your social media front, yourself, Hans Vanderkel, Laura Cross. Oh, my goodness. Everything from Lana Luxor. Hello.
I just met Lana Luxor. She's amazing.
One of the greats out there, and I think you can equate with me on this, when you look at the session wrestling world and just overall fun and vibrancy, much like yourself and every woman in the community, Laura really has just that insatiable personality about her, right? Absolutely. And now as well, besides that, man, I've seen you do some stuff recently with Andy Vicious. You were constantly all over the place. What I love about it is you got Coven coming up. You were constantly booking. The grind never stops, right?
I'm so happy. I was stagnant for so long, but I just knew if I kept going, kept getting in the gym, just staying in alignment with my path, I know the opportunities will come in. And I'm really glad they are because it's time. I'm ready for it.
You know what, to equate it to every time that we see, to quote the late great Vader of WWE, it's time, it's Vader time. It's MJ's time right over here doing the damn thing. Yes, now, absolutely. But I think for you also as a stance too, I look at it like this. I think with everything, not only we've touched upon our spirituality and God in this form many a times, but I think the right trajectory, the right path, the right surroundings, I mean, it certainly not only has worked for you and everybody that can take from this form that we're discussing today, but God dang it, man, I think if you really just set your mind to it, you are an inspiration to many, and I can't wait to see your trajectory from here, man.
Me too. Opportunities are endless. I'm just in go mode.
I got to say, first and foremost, we're going to put this over before we watch this doggone match. I got to say, probably one of the best doggone arm wrestlers up in here. If you've not checked out our arm wrestling content, man, you've been killing on the arm wrestling side of things. We got to put that over. Look at that. Look at that flexing. My goodness. Yes.
I just started a clip store, so now it's who can I collab with? Who can I meet? And there's so many beautiful goddesses out there. There's so many weasels I want to beat up.
It's funny. So Coven was actually just on the show. And if you guys want to check out the great Coven, she is a part of the Goddess Among Us contest where you can vote right now on goddessamongus.contest.com. Coven, I got to put her over because she said almost exactly verbatim what you just said. She not only loves putting out great content, much like yourself, she just loves dominating men, which is a common theme in the sessions world because I see it from each and every one of you ladies. The domination is key. And just the fact to kick some of our asses, man, I see the empowerment that shines through all of you.
Yeah, definitely. You can thank all my ex-boyfriends for that.
Oh, my goodness.
They gave me that anger.
All right, so I'm going to put this out into the universe here. I'm going to quote this, and I think you're going to appreciate this reference, Miss MJ Domino, because you are my friend and I love you to death. So here we go. You were like Gwen Stefani and No Doubt's ex-girlfriend video from the Rings of Saturn, Albert, with the pink hair and just going through the office and going on the window. Kind of always knew I'd be your ex-girlfriend. You just push him out the window. You are the Gwen Stefani vibes right now, man.
Yes, I love her so much.
Right?
I just saw a clip of her today, and I was like, man, that was some good 90s pop or punk. They pop punk.
Yeah, man, just a girl. Just a girl, don't speak early, no doubt. Hell yeah, man.
and her fashion. Ooh.
Right? Oh my goodness. Now I will say this really quickly about Gwen Stefani. One of my favorite songs, her and Akon, The Sweet Escape. We're talking about that. We're talking about so many No Doubt hits underneath it all. Her and Eve, dare I even say, Let Me Blow Your Mind. Hello, right?
That one. Let me blow your mind.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. Oh, we're taking it back to 01 for each and every one of y'all. But besides,
you're so good with that. You know so much.
Well, here's the thing. No, it's music. Not only that, but I think you can also equate it to life, the moments and memories from when we hear a song and what we do within our lives, man. It's taking it all in. Any minuscule moment, any subtlety, intricacy, nuance, and be in the moment, people.
I like that. Be present. Because I said so.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to switch your name up on there. That was Stone Cold MJ right there, man, because that's the bottom line, because MJ Domino said so. I like your style. Okay, flip the script on him. Very nice. So what we're going to do here is we're going to flip the script on our pop culture zaniness and our LFC talk. We're going to get into some LFC action because, my goodness gracious, you have not seen this yet, which makes us even better that this is now on the YouTube because a lot of fans have seen this. Shout out to Dan the Man, a fellow podcaster, very much loves this bout. Saw it the day it came out. Shout out to Dan the Man. But
Hi,
yo,
Dan.
Hey Dan, what's up, buddy? But yo, everybody's been really enjoying this on the YouTube, man. You and Avery Ryder, and I gotta say, on her part, both of you, It Takes Two to Tango, her debut. My God, that woman was killing it.
Yeah, and we've actually kept in contact. Like she comes up to Vegas a lot, so we're gonna be getting together and just like training and filming or something because she's cool as hell. I like her.
Very much so. Let's see more of Avery Ryder in LFC, and let's look at today's action, folks, of Avery Ryder, MJ the Dominator, your opening bout from LFC 39, Goddess Among Us. Here we go. MJ has not seen this yet, so we are all going to watch this together.
Put your hands together for the one and only Avery Ryder. That's right, baby. Put your hands up.
Hey.
Avery.
Wasn't doing this thing, ringing out to work on Avery. He's great, the ring man.
I make you out of the applause for MJ Domino.
This entrance was sweet, man. I love this. Probably one of your best entrances. Look at that lick. Oh my goodness.
I will never again wear socks in the ring. That was hard.
MJ Domino looks like she's all business, baby. All business. Rocking the easy juice and baby, put her through the wall, baby. I love it. Introducing first in the pink corner, making her professional MMA debut with a record of 0 wins, 0 losses. She's self-described feral fighter, standing 5'10" tall and weighing in at 140 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Make some noise for Avery Ryder.
That's the thing. I'm like, when you're in Las Vegas and you're training and just everything that goes into it. And I'm also going to put this over here because you stated it as before we get back into the rewatch here. The socks, man. I'm glad you brought that up. What I loved about it too is as well the aesthetic of wearing the socks in there and never again. So tell the people why never again with the socks. I got to put the socks over, man, because the socks were something else, man.
Well, I bet you're gonna show it, but there was a part where we're just pushing each other, and she was pushing me, and she's really strong, so I was sliding, and I was trying to grip the ring, the floor, and it was hard.
All right, we'll get to this, but I'm glad that you brought the socks because I got to say it was very different. I thought the socks did also match. You're for a nice ensemble from the style and aesthetic. You had it rocking, so points for that, man. All right, let's get back into the action.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, and her opponent, rocking the braids, multicolored, making it look oh so sexy, but oh so fierce, ready to rock and roll and do it one time. And you know what? A pair of knee-high socks is just the way you're gonna do it. Looking sexy and studious as ever. Put it together and get loud for MJ Domino. All right, y'all. Everybody on Avery. Referee Chelsea Ron.
Bring it, Barbie.
We're going to give our instructions. Ladies, step on up.
Right here. Right. Get ready.
All right, Secrets, let's get round. Somebody got a little crazy for our first fight of the evening. Let's get rolling.
Yeah. It might look like Barbie, but I might like Jesus.
Right there.
Yep.
It's so hard to catch my grip right now.
That's all.
There it is. Push. Let's go. Settle it down. You got this. All right, take your time with that, though. She's not ready for you. Let's go. What was that? Come on.
Got my last component backed out.
Show her what you got. Push this girl around. Let her know who's got. Go, get her. Here we go. Good position. Here we go. Use your strength. Come on, Avery. Keep pushing. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't let her get you back. Some chatters sitting around on a Saturday. Come on, let's get it for these ladies. There it is. Hey, she need her to cry. Come on, girl. You need her to cry. That's not good. Hey, do it again. All right, pick up the action. Let's go. Get her, Avery, now. Let's go now. Go, Avery, get her. Get her. Go now. Go. Push her around. Let's go, ladies. Let's go. I can let her swing. Take the titties out. Hey, keep pushing the gas, Domino. Go.
I mean, they said.
Come on. 60 seconds.
Pulling the braids.
I love that.
Come on! Eat her! Ride your ass now! Yeah!
Hit her! Go! Hit her, Avery! Punch her, Avery! There it is again! Keep your hands up! Big one, Avery! Here you go! Knock her out! The closing seconds of round one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a wrap, baby. Secrets hide away. Put your hands together. I don't know which way you guys got the scores, but our judges have a tough time right now. The judges have a tough time. Your professional penis fighter, Mr. Montana in the building. You heard it here first, Secrets hide away. We got about 15 seconds before we jump into our second round. Get ready to rock and roll for the ladies. That's right, baby. Get ready to rock and roll for the Get ready to bring it to you guys. One time, Secrets hide away. As we get ready for our second round. Yo, somebody make some noise for these lovely ladies. Let's get it going. Round two, yo, Matt. Give me that clap, baby. Let's roll. We're going to sleep, Avery. Go. Bruce Lee, knock her out. That's it. Yeah. Put her in the head seat. That's it.
Hey, bring the ball.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna let might have been an armbar. She had a close seat to it. I'm going to get the official result. You can tell in just a second. I love it. So we got a win to Miss Avery. Put your hands together nice and loud for our winner by red scissors submission in the second round. A nice big round of applause in our first round of our LFC Goddess of tournament. A nice big round of applause for Avery Ryder, our winner by submission.
The last time I think
And that right there is the fun that you can expect at each and every LFC event. Now, ma'am, I saw it. We were watching it. We saw braids being pulled. We saw some tackles. We saw some takedowns. We saw some lockups. We saw a split leg drop at the end there, followed by a go-go plata / leg scissor / armbar submission. You got caught in there, but I got to say, for the opening bout from start to finish, that was a great card, and you did very well. Now, what are your thoughts about watching that back, man?
It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. But I guess I was all up in my head. Like, it was a huge adrenaline rush just having such a short time period to come up with something. But it was better than I thought it was going to be.
All right, fair enough. Now, this is what I love doing with this program now, folks, and we really get to see, for the girls, the fights back when it comes to the LFC YouTube. And I will say this, you have been putting up some throwbacks, man. We got to put this over. For those who don't follow MJ, the Dominator on Twitter, which you should, because she's a great follow, you put up a throwback of you and Jenny Wholesome from LFC 37.5, the FHM bootleg, which I got to say, going from that to the My Richards to this, again, it just shows not only the trajectory of how you are as your overall spirit, but god dang, man, as a fighter, like both of them, like this, it doesn't matter how long it is, and I say this to you with the utmost sincerity and respect, you made the most of your time, and I gotta say, from the cell, from the kicks, from you getting in there, and the story that you and Avery told on such short notice, the first bout sets a tone for event. Like, wherever your position on your card, you've really shown up and showed out. I mean, you were one of the main attractions for the FHM bootleg as well, with Terry and Jenny and Bella Rockefeller, you and Jenny Wholesome. I mean, you got to show up and show out, and you did. Most certainly did.
Yes, that's the plan.
So watching that back and seeing Avery, I think you guys can definitely see, like, first of all, we're going to talk about some of the trash talking here. You know what she said? She said, you're going to make you fall like dominoes, man. She picked right up on that. That's what that was. Like, she said, hey, you and your dominator ass, man, just going to make you fall.
She made me fall, too. She did. The one that got me was, I look like Barbie, but I fight like G.I. Jane. I was like, yes, girl. Yes.
Mm-hmm. She just went full Demi Moore right there. For those who remember the legendary G.I. Jane, the line of just suck my dick, and then they look at suck my dick. What? Like, okay, you know, all right, don't let it get out. I said it, yeah. But as an insult, I think her and you being just around each and everybody that you saw, and especially Misha Montana at the end, it's a vibe, man. It's a fun party night when you go to LFC. Can we talk about this entrance here? Because Tommy Bell, shout out to our boy Tommy Bell Art. What's up, Tommy? Tommy and I did a recent review of the show, and he said that was probably, and I concurred with him, and we have to put this out here in this forum, folks, that was probably one of your best doggone entrances so far. And I'm going to put it on here. The lick of the finger, the flexion of the muscles, you did the little shimmy and the shake in the ring. I dug it, man. It worked.
All business. Rocking the Daisy Deuce and ready to put her through the wall, baby. I love it. Introducing first in the pink corner, making her professional MMA debut with a record of 0 wins, 0 losses. She's self-described feral fighter, standing 5'10" tall and weighing in at 140 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Make some noise for Avery Ryder. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, and her opponent, rocking the braids, multicolored, making it look oh so sexy, but oh so fierce, ready to rock and roll and do it one time. And you know what? A pair of knee-high socks is just the way you're gonna do it. Looking sexy and studious as ever. Put it together and get loud for MJ Domino.
It works. I'm getting comfortable with those entrances now. It's like, all right, we're doing the damn thing. Like, yeah, look at me.
Yes, ma'am. All you needed was a chair, and then we would have taken it back to 2003, and you would have been the Maya of LFC. My love is like, well, that's what it's like right there.
Ooh, good one.
Yes. So I will say this, ma'am. Speaking of good ones, if you've not checked out MJ the Domino Dominator over here, Domination, it's a combination of skill and concentration, ma'am. For where you are and where you're going, I cannot wait to see. Again, Coven Studios is coming up. You and Coven are about to shoot the damn thing, which I cannot wait for. Check out some of your stuff with Laura Cross, Lana Luxor, and we'll put over Lana Luxor here because from a session wrestling her overall style, man, the chemistry and synergy is there.
She's so cool. We filmed with Hans, not last night, but the night before. And I was just like, she's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. So, of course, that's somebody that I'm going to look up to because I want to get good like that. And I will one day.
It's the truth, man. And I got to say, each and every time I talk to you and each and everybody that you work with, I think what's great about you too, and this goes with anybody who's getting into whatever field, you're like a sponge, man. And I'm not talking about like SpongeBob SquarePants where you live in a pineapple under the sea. I'm talking about you're like a sponge where you absorb everything and you take it in. And that's what you have to do when it comes to any form of combat and entertainment in the business, if you will. So I got to say, you're absorbing like a sponge. You're taking it all in, man. Just got to squish it like a sponge, if you will.
Yeah. And I'm not scared to take a hit, so I'm like, throw me with the big dogs. Teach me, because that's the only way I'm going to get better.
Can we also talk about the cell here? Because I got to put this over. You two were scrapping in there because you did not take that kick lightly. You came back with a little of yourself, man. I got to say, the kick when you took it down to, the bump was sweet, just that kick and everything. It made for the match, man. It really set the tone. You guys had some nice strikes and kicks going at each other. I dug that.
Those legs, they kick so yeah, she's so long. I just saw that on the replay, and I was like, wow, 5'10", that's crazy.
Yes.
I see it on screen now, but in the ring, I guess I just wasn't paying attention. I was just too nervous and too high on adrenaline.
You had that quote unquote adrenaline rush, if you will, that ultimate high, man. But no, I got to say, and you know, it's funny too, like looking back at the card and looking at the retrospective of these matchups, I think what a lot of people can see, not only just, well, first of all, folks, the product is Lingerie Fighting Championships. You get some badasses, you get some beauties, you get some cuties, and you get some booties. Put that on a t-shirt. But at the end of the day, you do get some of the finest doggone action in there from some great talents, upcoming talents, and everything in between, man. So every bout is a learning lesson, and every bout is just a doggone good event, man. So you rocked Florida like a hurricane. You're here to rock it like a hurricane, like the Scorpion.
Ooh.
Yes.
I like that song.
Yes.
That might be a new walkout song. Ooh, you're good.
I got you, man. But I got to say, whatever you come out to, I'm going to say, if you do another entrance where, you know what it is, too, in the badass? I know I go back to this, but the licking of the finger was a nice touch because you licked we'll put this over. If you saw the last reaction we did for you and MI, you licked your shoulders with the bicep. You did the flex and you licked the shoulder, and now you stuck the tongue and licked your finger. Yes. The tongue has become like your secret weapon in this. Can we just put this out here that the tongue just goes right with the entrance? And it made
I stole this one from Buff Brandy Man.
Brandy May. Shout out to Brandy May. We're going to be seeing her. Yes, Brandy. Well, that's a great person to steal it from. It's the one and only Miss Brandy May. Shout out to Brandy. But
yes, love it so much.
Yes, but you have to. It added it, and you added your little accoutrement and aesthetic to it. But yeah, keep the tongue going, man. The tongue, and I mean that with the entrance. You got your mind out of the gutters, folks. But yes. Keep the tongue going with the entrance, but it also flicks. Well, the hair pull too, man. Like the hair flip, it's like Tawny Katane in the White Snake video on the car. Here I go again on my own. Yeah, it works.
My hair's all over the place. I can't wait for the next fight.
I cannot wait to see your next fight, and you can check out more LFC. We got some more events coming up, so stay tuned from some announcement, folks, and some more event announcements, if you will. The tide is high, and we're holding on like we're Blondie. Yes, I'm making another reference, but at the end of the day, we still keep on keeping on and on to the break of dawn. And MJ, the Dominator, falling like dominoes, but you get back up and dust yourself off for the next opportunity. And we can't wait for your next opportunity. So before we close this out, it's always a blast talking to you. I loved your energy. I love your spirit. Thank you. Now, before we close this out, man, where are you at? Let us know. Twitter, Instagram. You opened your Clips for Sale store. Where can we follow you? Let us know.
Twitter is going to be at MJ Dominator. Loyal fans and only fans, MJ Dominator. And Instagram is MJ_Domino117. The Clips store, I don't know that yet, but as soon as I get more clips uploaded, then I'll know.
Put your clips out there, man, for some tickling style vibes. Get your some arm wrestling type of vibes. Get your ball busted.
Solo stuff. Yep. That's what I need to work out is some solo stuff. So we're gonna.
All right, fair enough. We cannot wait for the solo content and all the content that you put out there and your ball busting self. We touched upon this that you like kicking people in the sackaroonie. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm itching for that. It's been so long. I'm just like I gotta get that out of my system. So. Someone's going to volunteer their manhood to me. I know they will, and they're going to let me record it.
I'm just going to say this right now. If a woman says volunteer your manhood to you just to get a kick in the sackaroonie, that is some dangerous lumber, folks. That is some dangerous lumber, but it's fun at the same time. Oh, my goodness. Whew. So, for giving up your manhood and kicking people in the ding-ding, slap shot, biatch, you can check out LFCfights.com for all your LFC needs and see this one in action here at LFC 35, Booty Camp 3D against Lauren the Animal Fogel, LFC 37.5, the FHM bootleg against Jenny Wholesome, LFC 38, Angels and Little Devils against My Death Proof Richards, and LFC 39, Goddess Among Us against Avery Ryder. You can check out this podcast on LFCfights.com with this face and more importantly, that face over here with her tatted self and her licking of her finger and licking of her biceps, man. The tongue is going, the hair is going. It is a rock concert all in one in this piece.
I love you. I love talking to you.
I love talking to you too. So check out LFCfights.com. Check out MJ the Dominator Domino and check out this show on my YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Larkin92. Yes, ma'am. So with your badassery, do you have any final words to the LFC faithful and the LFC universe now that we've watched this match back and we talk about your upcoming projects?
Stay tuned because we're getting to the good part.
Beautifully said, bluntly said, eloquently said. We getting down straight to the nitty gritty. That's what it is, nitty gritty. MJ.
What it is. I'm not scared anymore. So now it's like, all right, now we can really fucking throw some energy into this.
So you were pretty much saying right here, right now, on this forum, to these fine folks that you are the Eminem of LFC. You're not afraid. I'm not afraid. Everybody, what? So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
That is what's up. And what is up is this fine woman over here doing her thing, and all these amazing LFC ladies doing their thing. And if you've not checked out Goddess Among Us, go to goddessamonguskontest.com. Get yourself in there because there's many goddesses in this LFC space, in these forums up in here, up in this piece, if you will, including MJ Dominator Domino. And as I always say to end each and every show, life is an art form. We're all applying our crafts, and you all keep applying your crafts in amazing fashion. And as always, at the title of this show, folks, beauty, strength, and dominance, the three elements that make women the work of art that they are. MJ the Dominator Domino with your ball busting. I will take your manlyhood self. I include you in those sentiments. Thank you so much for your time. Right back at you, my love. Thank you.
Come talk to me. I love the way you're on to me. Looking at you, looking like you're wondering if we're here for the same reason. And I bet you wanna lay in the sun, getting love drunk, sticking like honey. Yeah, I bet you're here for some fun with that someone, feeling that something. If you're looking for a good time, honey, I'm right here. If you're looking for the good life, good vibes, honey, I'm right here. And I'm waiting for you. And I love you in your summer skin. Looking at you, looking like you're into it. 'Cause we're here for the same reason. looking for a good time, good